So this is going to be a 3-part pig discussion, and if all of these come true in the manga, we can make big bad wolf jokes about Yamato. So moving on, my co-host Zach in an episode of the Roll Skull podcast brought up that it would be pretty cool if Yamato ran into the same boar during her cover story that Oden defeated during the Oden flashback. And I believe one of us brought up that it would be cool if she met the child, at least, of the boar all grown up. Because if you remember, that was the whole plot of which the boar was attacking the city. Kinemon had kidnapped their child. So it would be cool if Yamato were to meet one or both of them. Moving on from that, it would be interesting further on if Yamato, at perhaps the end of the narrative or the near end of the narrative, ends up fighting Top Man Warcry. Because, of course, Top Man Warcry can become a Fangji or a Hokai, which is this big, giant pig demon, sometimes referred to as deity. So it would be cool if she could actually just cut him in half like Oden cut the giant boar in half. I think that would be pretty sick. It's even more interesting too because they're technically polar opposites in terms of their mythical Zoan powers. The pig is barbecuing itself because it has pyrokinesis, and of course Yamato, being a mythical wolf, has cryokinesis. She controls ice. So they are polar opposites, perhaps destined to fight one day. And then it would be kind of cool, not to make the pun, but it would be cool if Big Mom were to fight Yamato at some point. Now, what does Big Mom have to do with pigs? Well, Big Mom has been referred to as a pig both directly and indirectly during the manga, because there was a color spread in which all the characters were representing animals found in the Chinese zodiac. Fujitora was the tiger because his name is literally Purple Tiger. Luffy was the monkey. Carrot was the rabbit, and Big Mom was a boar. So in that setup, she has been referred to directly as a pig. Now, in terms of the indirect comparison, during Thriller Bark, which is set up in a very, very similar way to Whole Cake Island, we have Lola, the child of Big Mom, who gave Nami Big Mom's Vivid card at the end of the arc. Her shadow was put into a zombie of the same name, who was a giant pink warthog zombie obsessed with marrying Absalom. So, in an indirect way, Big Mom again is being called a pig. And it weirdly matches a very similar setup of the boar that Oden defeated, because in this way, Lola would be the piglet and Big Mom would be the giant boar, as Lola is the child of Big Mom. So that's very funny when you think about it. But with that being said, I hope that all three of these happen so I can call Yamato the big bad wolf. Anyway, give me your thoughts.